Lena was a young artist living in a small town. She had dreams of showcasing her art in big galleries, but every time she applied, she faced rejection. While her friends were getting noticed, she felt invisible. Doubts began to fill her heart. Maybe I'm just not good enough, she thought. Tears welled up in her eyes and she decided to take a walk. Her feet led her to the one place that always gave her peace, her grandfather's cottage on the edge of town. The old man was sitting in his garden, sipping tea, watching the sun dip behind the trees. He looked up and smiled warmly when he saw Lena. "Back again, my little brushstroke," he said, using the nickname he gave her as a child. Lena didn't smile. She sat beside him quietly. For a moment, the only sound was the rustling of leaves and the clinking of his cup. "I'm tired, Grandpa," she finally said. "I try and try, but nothing changes. It's like the world doesn't even see me." He didn't respond right away. Instead, he poured her some tea and handed it to her gently. Then, with a wise glint in his eyes, he said, "Let me tell you a story. Once in a deep forest, there stood a tall, proud oak tree, strong, sturdy, admired by all the animals in the forest. Not far from it, a small bamboo shoot emerged from the soil. Each day, it soaked up the sun and reached a little higher, but you could hardly tell. Years passed. The oak grew broader, its leaves greener. The bamboo, though, seemed frozen in time. Many trees whispered, 'Why does it even try?' But what they didn't see, and what they couldn't see, was that the bamboo was working below the surface. Its roots were growing deep, anchoring itself for the future. For 5 full years, the bamboo remained small. And then, in the sixth year, something incredible happened. In just 6 weeks, it shot up more than 80 feet tall. It had laid the foundation. Now it was ready to rise. "You see, Lena," he said, turning to her, "the bamboo wasn't failing. It was preparing." Lena sat in silence, the story sinking in slowly, like a sunrise over still water. "But what if I never grow?" she whispered. "You already are," her grandfather said softly. "Your roots are growing with every brushstroke, every rejection, every time you keep going. Just because the world can't see your progress doesn't mean it's not happening." He tapped her hand gently. "Don't rush your journey. Great things take time to grow." That night, Lena went back to her studio. She opened her sketchbook and began to draw. Not for a gallery, not for approval, but for herself. She painted a single bamboo shoot breaking through the earth, stretching toward the sky. A quiet smile spread across her face. She was still growing. Moral: